How's it going, guys? It's Najam. Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to review something a little bit different. This is the HY320 LCD projector. This is a 1080p projector that costs just £50. Now, I've never reviewed a projector before, so this is my first time reviewing a projector. This projector has some positives and also some negatives which I wasn't expecting, and in this video I'm just going to go over them. I will show you some gameplay and how the screen quality looks. So let's get started. We'll start by taking a look around the device. So it's a very simple device. You have the cooling system and you have the lens on the front over here, and it has this stand which you can use to change the angle that you want to put this on. And so you can change the angle and you can put this on the table. This is a tabletop projector and you can have it pointed a little bit up so that you can project it towards the wall, and it automatically does the keystoning, which is very cool. Now on the back over here you have all the ins and outs, and so as you can see it has the power cable, it has the HDMI in, so you can plug a laptop into this or a smartphone or Amazon Kindle or anything that uses HDMI, and you can use this as a monitor. You have a headphones out, so you can plug an external speaker into this, and you also have a USB in, so you can have a thumb drive with movies on, and you can just plug this directly in. And it does have an LED below that when it's powered on or not, so that comes on, and you do have the power button, and that's all there is to it. Now you can actually have this at 180 degrees, so you can project to the ceiling, which is very nice. But the problem is, if you have a thumb drive in there, or if you have headphones or HDMI cable plugged in, it's going to get in the way and you're not going to be able to use it that way. Now I've used this mainly just with the HDMI because I intended to use this with my laptop for watching movies rather than the USB in. Now it does work really well, but I just don't like the features that it has. I much rather have more control over what I can do, especially through the scrubbing on the video, because this, when you're using the USB to play videos with the built-in video player, it goes back like 5 minutes, which is just ridiculous. And also I have noticed the audio goes out of sync because this doesn't have really high specifications. It's running Android, but the specifications are very low, so you can't really do much on this other than just use this for what it was intended for. Anyways, now I'm going to use mainly the HDMI in, and I'll just show you the footage. Now the first thing you'll notice is that the lens on the front, it doesn't have really good clarity. You can have either the center sharp or the corners sharp, but you're not going to be able to get the whole picture really sharp. And you can see, just compared to the laptop, which is also a 1080p screen, you can just see the difference in the clarity and just in the resolution. So that's one major drawback. It's not that big of a deal once you get it set up, because you can get most of the image sharp and it looks okay. The only thing is, sometimes I have noticed that it does hurt my eyes, because my eyes get confused whether the vision is in focus or not when the projection is covering the whole vision, so it can start hurting your eyes. But for the most part, that hasn't really been much of an issue. Now what you'll notice in the gameplay is that there is some screen tearing going on, and this used to be a really good projector, but with the firmware update they've sort of messed it up a little bit. Now I do know how to fix this, so I'll go ahead and show you that. Okay, so you can get rid of screen tearing by going on to your output resolutions, and from here go ahead and select the projector, and you can just type in 50 here, just change it to 50 Hertz. Now I didn't think you can do this because it doesn't show any presets over here. I've just connected a different monitor to show you this. It doesn't show you any of these presets, so I didn't know you couldn't change it, but you can actually just type in 50 and then it will change it to 50 Hertz, and that will get rid of screen tearing.
Break it! They're still outside. Hey! Need a dance partner? I've been waiting. Man, I thought I was gonna get that last hit in. Ah, hubris. It defeats us all.
Now initially I was really upset because of the screen tearing, but you can actually fix this by going into the resolution output and you can just switch it to 50 Hertz. It seems like this is very old technology and it doesn't compensate for it, so you can't switch it to 50 hertz. Now the image does look a little stuttery, but you don't get image tearing, and this can go all the way down to like 24 hertz input, so you can use that for watching movies, and it's kind of syncing really well. And so for watching movies, if you do lower the refresh rate, it works out pretty much perfectly, and so that's really good. And also the built-in speaker is actually pretty nice as well. The sound out of this is really nice.
Follow that car! Trust me!
Now I also want to touch on the screen size. This is a projector, so unlike a monitor, you can go really big. And I have been using it at an 80-inch screen. It works really well. I don't have any complaints, but I do prefer using it a little bit smaller because the contrast does improve quite a lot and it does look a lot better. And for my use case, this works a lot better when I have it lower to the ground, so that works out really well. And I do like the matte finish, the matte sort of experience where there's unlimited viewing angles. There's no screen differences, there's no color cast or anything. So projectors do have a huge advantage in that sense. Now let's talk about the negatives, and in my opinion there are some major negatives from this. The first one is, and it might be a software issue, because initially I think when this first came out, the input latency on the HDMI wasn't really an issue, but it's turned into a big mess, and you can't really use this for gaming because it's got like 1 whole second or something of input lag. And so I have been watching just videos, not really playing games or using this as a monitor, and for that it works pretty well. But again, I would like to use this for gaming, and I can't because there's just too much input lag on this. The other thing I don't like about this, and this is a major negative in my opinion, even if I use noise isolating headphones, the cooling system inside this projector is just too loud, and I can't enjoy movies or anything with it because it's just too loud. Now if you do have loud content, like when you're playing Forza Horizon, you do have really loud cars, and so they do sort of dampen it out. But for the most part, if you're going to watch movies or anything, you will be able to hear, and there's nothing you can do about it. Honestly, the cooling system, the fan inside this, I think they use some of these fans in jet engines, and it's just really loud. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a huge negative, because honestly, while this is a decent projector, especially for £50, I've just not been enjoying watching movies on it because it's just too bleeding loud. But yeah, it works really well if you do work with it, work with the limitations. But I'm not going to recommend it because I think projectors, when it comes to media entertainment and stuff like that, there's no reason why in this day and age projectors just have to be really loud. So at the end of the day, that's all I have to say about it. In my opinion, I don't really recommend it just because it's not enjoyable to use. But yeah, I mean, I might find a more quieter projector because I do like the image and the experience of having a projector over a monitor, and that is really nice. Anyways, if you do have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in another video.
Part of me wishes he was still alive. Joker? Man, you always was crazy. Admit it, the scores he had us working were fun. At least I know I'm still gonna be alive at the end of the day.